world of the dead is not like they told me. There's neither the devil nor cauldrons with eternally burning sinners. It's even a bit boring, but realized something in there. You can't trust anyone.
Hello, Miss. Miss Susan, I presume.
Yes, but how do you know my name?
Because I'm your friend, or rather, a friend of your mother's.
Do you know where she is? I'm looking for her.
Not only do I know where she is, but together we can pay her a visit. However, for that, I'll need you to gather some supplies and components for a hot air balloon. You see, she's quite far from here, and I'm stuck in this place. Rooted for eternity, you might say.
What a mess. I don't know if I can trust you, but I have no other choice. I'll help you. I wonder if I'll meet Mr. Austin here. After all, he's the one who pushed my mother off the balcony. He's a murderer. Of course, the ghost killed him later. And rightly so. He deserves punishment here.
Not exactly, miss. He's not a murderer, although he was undoubtedly a greedy and cunning man. But he didn't kill anyone. In fact, he was the one killed. By you, Miss Susan.
Me? That's unthinkable! I've never killed anyone. It was the ghost!
To you, it was a ghost. But not to him, miss. You'll find out everything soon enough.
Wonderful, miss. Wonderful. Together, we shall soar above this hell. Climb aboard quickly, and let's be off.
Welcome, Miss Susan. How do you like the local ambiance? All these seemingly frail gentlemen, a tribe of nomadic barbarians who found refuge in this pillaged church. But they didn't just plunder everything. They started trying on the crowns and titles of their enemy, the very one they are waging a war against. They defiled this place with their godless dances, and as punishment, they have been trapped in an endless convulsion of music. It's not for us to judge them, but every lost soul deserves a second chance.
I love balls. Let's see how well they've mastered their dance moves after all this time.
Welcome, Miss Susan. How do you like the local ambiance? All these seemingly frail gentlemen, a tribe of nomadic barbarians who found refuge in this pillaged church. But they didn't just plunder everything. They started trying on the crowns and titles of their enemy, the very one they are waging a war against. They defiled this place with their godless dances, and as punishment, they have been trapped in an endless convulsion of music. It's not for us to judge them, but every lost soul deserves a second chance.
I love balls! Let's see how well they've mastered their dance moves after all this time. So strong in here. Incense? I've hated that scent since childhood. My grandmother was very devout. What is that sound in the distance? It's like someone rattling bones.
Tell me, miss, what's the most important thing about a king? No, it's not his crown. It's his head. My royal head has been stolen, and I can't rule when my thoughts are in disarray. And this dreadful music isn't helping me focus. I have 4 subjects who will help you find my head. The first is my court jester. You won't find a shred of truth in his flattering words. The second is my alchemist. At first, he'll lie to you, but then he'll tell you the truth. The third is my executioner. In all his years of service, he has never lied to me. And lastly, my scribe. He will tell you the truth at first, but then he will lie. You will most likely find him buried in his books.
Such beautiful statues. They must have been crafted by a true master. Excuse me, do you happen to know where the king's subjects are, Sir Skeleton?
I know where they are, but I won't say a word until I get my beloved rat back. Larry, that scoundrel, stole it, and now he's loitering somewhere on a bench, refusing to return it. Bring my rat back, and I'll tell you where the subjects are.
Sir Skeleton, you stole the rat, didn't you? Would you kindly return it to me?
Roger, that rogue, threw my sword into one of the cages. He's just jealous that the king rewarded me with such a magnificent sword for my loyal service, while all he got was a rat. Find my sword, and I'll give you the rat. My precious sword has been found! My deepest thanks, miss. You may take the rat. This is my beloved rat! Thank you so much, miss. The path to the subjects will open once you stop the music.
This music is starting to get on my nerves. These must be the subjects. The king told me about them, but I barely remember anything. Maybe I should ask him again?
The executioner's burden is heavy. My axe went dull after I chopped off the lying jester's head and returned the king's head. Take it and bring the head to his majesty.
That lying jester dared to steal the king's head. But I found it and gave it to the alchemist. I won't give up my own head. Don't even try. It's far too dull. Too light-hearted for a king. This music has always soothed the king and helped him focus. The executioner returned the king's head to me. Take it and bring it to the king. This music is absolutely dreadful and irritates the king, but the others slandered the jester. It's him. He has the king's head. Or you can take my head. It's not royal, but I'd gladly lay it down for the king.
Sir King, could you tell me about your subjects once more?
This dreadful music isn't helping me focus. I have 4 subjects who will help you find my head. The first is my court jester. You won't find a shred of truth in his flattering words. The second is my alchemist. At first, he'll lie to you, but then he'll tell you the truth. The third is my executioner. In all his years of service, he has never lied to me. And lastly, my scribe. He will tell you the truth at first, but then he will lie. You will most likely find him buried in his books. My congratulations, miss. You found my real head. Now, let's play my favorite game. Win, and you may continue.
There's no choice. I'll have to play.
Welcome, Miss Susan. I hope you didn't forget your sunglasses. This is the farthest corner of hell, where sinners come, never to leave. Here, we test the imagination of our overseers. Torture, eternal agony, honestly, a bit dull. But what can you do? Even suffering becomes mundane. Sometimes.
And here I thought it would be warmer. What tricks do you have for me this time, Sir Cat?
What tricks? Oh, miss, you wound me with your distrust. No moral dilemmas. No save this one or that one. There's no saving the locals anymore. But we would like to test your wits, and perhaps show you where you might end up if you continue down your path. I won't keep you, miss. Good luck. Or whatever's left of it.
Well then, let's see what your little show is made of. Who knows, I might even enjoy it.
Hello, Johnny. How's life treating you? Oh, all good, David. Except in 5 minutes I'm due for another round of whipping, and I was hoping to make it to the evening boil. You're right. How could I forget? My overseer has...
Soon I shall be Hell's heir. My mastery of torture is unmatched. My victims cry the loudest.
Not a chance. Cat and Raven personally recommended me to the devil for my incredible creativity.
The devil doesn't care.
And is that supposed to scare me? Oh, what a disappointment. More cute than terrifying. way. This fountain looks painfully familiar. Don't even dream that I'll stick my hands into that trap again. How grim! A swirling horror. And yet, Sir Raven, I feel that my trials are far from over.
You are remarkably calm, Miss Susan. Does the sight of your father and stepfather, doomed to eternal boiling, not disturb you in the least?
Oh, honestly, it's far too cliché for such a menacing place, don't you think? What troubles me more is when I will finally see my mother.
Ah, we could tell you, but where would be the fun in that?
Fun? What a peculiar word for what you're doing. Then I shall solve your riddles so slowly and clumsily that you will lose interest.
How naive you are, Miss. It is precisely your failures, your agonizing struggles, that amuse us most. Have you not realized that?
Well then, I shall have to disappoint you in another way, gentlemen.
On the contrary, my dear, the harder you try, the more mistakes you will make. And thus, the longer we can revel in this performance.
It's so dusty here. Bones and cobwebs everywhere. I'll need to take a good bath later.
Let him rot here for eternity. This is all his doing.
What a massive library! Almost as big as the one we have at our estate. I really wish I could be at home right now. It's so dark here, you can't see a thing. Maybe we could make it a little brighter? Whew. It's cold and cramped. I'm starting to feel a bit of claustrophobia. What interesting special effects. Having fun, pirate sir?
Oh, miss, please! Damn Raven! May the sea devils take his soul! Even the gatekeepers need some entertainment. So he decided to lock me in this barrel. But soon enough, he got bored of the spectacle. He didn't bother to remove the barrel. And I can't do it myself. Please, miss, take this damn barrel away.
I'll think about your suggestion, pirate sir.
Caramba! I'm free again. Thanks, young miss. He's a murderer. Don't trust him.
What a sturdy door. How much gunpowder do you need to blow it up? Looks like the long stairs are the only way to keep in shape around here.
The sword isn't just capable of inflicting pain, but it can also protect what's truly dear. A sword is a projection of the soul, and if doubts torment you, the sword will crack, just as mine did once.
Without the right tools, a person can't do much. I forged the best, but even great masters can make mistakes, which is what I paid for. Fulfill my last wish for me, miss. Make the king the best tool. Maybe after that, he will forgive me. Gold can be put to the most unusual uses in hard times. It's such a malleable metal. But when there's plenty of gold, no one notices it. When it's scarce, everyone notices, just like the king noticed once. Welcome to my domain, Miss Susan. As you can see, I'm bound hand and foot, just like I was in life. I was a just and loyal king to my people, but a ruler isn't just defined by his crown. I was a puppet in the hands of ministers and bureaucrats. I couldn't even decide who should live and who should die. My enforcer was a complete maniac, and he executed everyone who fell into his hands, even for the most trivial offenses. Miss, cut the chains. Grant me freedom, even if it's for just one last moment.
What a heavy fate you've carried, King. I will try to help you. You're that insane executioner, aren't you?
Miss, listen. Yes, my hands are up to the elbows in blood, but I didn't pass the sentences. Our king lures with sweet words, doesn't he? But don't trust the wolf in sheep's clothing. All the undesirables ended up on the scaffold, and I was just the one holding the axe. I had to feed my family too.
So many liars and hypocrites here. You can't tell who's who.
The choice will be yours, miss. Listen with your heart, not with your ears.
concerned with their dirty schemes. Let those who have the right to judge them do so.
Did you enjoy being the judge, miss?
Not really. It's such a big responsibility.
There's nothing wrong with leaving some souls unpunished. It's not for us to decide their fate.
I feel like you're not telling the whole truth, Sir Raven. I don't think you should always walk past other people's problems.
In the end, the choice will be yours. I'm just giving you some advice. Welcome, miss. This small fragment of your long journey will become the most unforgettable test of your perseverance. I can only wish you good luck. You'll need it.
Disgusting spiders. I wonder what shoe size would be needed for them.
Why the rush, miss? Perhaps some tea. I could watch this spectacle all day. You like spiders, miss? I simply adore them. I'm in no hurry at all.
Phew! Finally, a short break. But what's this? Perfect! A physical challenge replaced by a mental one.
You are absolutely right, miss. The Raven has already tested your perseverance, but I want to test your attentiveness. Please, miss, pay closer attention. Did I remember to take the kettle off the stove?
There must be some logic in these stained glass figures.
Miss, how were your grades in school? Perhaps I should have come up with something simpler.
Maybe these colorful numbers and shapes are connected somehow.
I wonder how all these stones fit in your pockets.
Most likely, the number of figures on the stained glass corresponds to the color of the stones.
Looks like we'll be here for a while. Congratulations, miss. You have passed our trials, and we shall reward you with long-awaited answers.
Just a little further, Susan. You can do this!
Well, miss, the time for long-awaited answers has come. The very thing for which you endured all our trials. The thing that has haunted you since the beginning of your journey. The thing that will become either your salvation or your burden. Adjust the mirrors, and the truth will reveal itself, no matter how bitter it may be.
so tired. If only I could see you again, even for a moment.
How are you, Miss Susan? Have you been doing many good deeds?
I'm trying, Sir Cat. Truly, I am. But often, I can't tell if I'm doing good or evil.
Little Miss is confused? Hardly surprising. Good and evil are one and the same. Surely you know this.
What do you mean, Sir Cat?
It's hard for you to discern between good and evil because even your great-grandfather... but I'd rather show you.
Oh, Sir Tranton, are you ready to give everything for the land? Are you certain?
Yes!
Even your soul? You'll never get it back. Do you hear? Never! You'll die just as miserably as your father.
I couldn't. She laughed. She knew about my father. How? I flew into a rage, grabbed the scissors, and I killed her. And then...
Oh, God. You're covered in blood.
Don't worry. We'll sort this out. We'll build a castle on this very spot. Now, no one can stop us.
A cursed place. The castle of my great-grandfather, built on blood. And it seems I gave my soul just to see my father. But I have yet to meet either my father or my mother, and my soul still belongs to me. Will I ever see them again? And keep my soul?
What was that? A breeze? A chill running down my spine? The murders here, let's just say, have a certain elegance. The victims clearly didn't see their deaths coming. Perhaps the killer took advantage of their naivete. And now, back to you, Mr. Gardner. Do you have any doubts about the truthfulness of your testimony? Could you repeat it once more?
Sir, I'm growing rather tired of saying the same thing. I didn't kill Miss Susan. I barely had time to see her raise the scissors to her eyes, and by then, it was already done. All I could do was move her lifeless body away from the local scavengers.
Miss Susan, are you ready for the long-awaited reunion?
After all these adventures, I'm ready for anything, Sir Cat.
Well then, all that's left is to find your mother.
In the world of the dead?
On the contrary, among the living.
She's alive, but I saw her funeral.
The coffin was closed, miss. And Miss Agatha wasn't inside. You don't know everything. Miss Susan, there are detectives roaming the castle, investigating your death. Think about how they might help you. We'll meet at Miss Agatha's. She's in the dungeon, alone, dying. Until then, Miss Susan, see you soon.
Dorothy, how is our investigation progressing? I hope you found something more useful than a new pudding recipe.
Oh, of course, sir. We found not only an absence of Mr. Austin, but also an impressive collection of absent evidence. What luck, right?
Charming. Everything points to a single culprit. Someone, shall we say, fragile and small in stature. Considering these precise wounds, either 2 punctures in the back or missing eyes. So cold-blooded, so cruel.
Emily, the tea is cold again. Do you have something in your eye? Let me take a look.
What are you doing, Miss Suze?
Oh, how lovely. Our young murderer in person. Tell me, do you sleep well at night after killing me?
It wasn't me! It was all a curse!
Ah, of course. How convenient. But if you still have a shred of humanity left in you, find your mother. She's alive. I hid her to protect her from foolishness. I loved her and wanted to help. But she was too devoted to your father.
I know where she is, and I will save her, no matter the cost.
Forgive my curiosity, Miss Susan, but why do you need scissors? Perhaps I should take your outfit to the tailor instead.
Charles, you're so considerate. The scissors are just a little dull. Would you mind taking a closer look?
Of course, miss. Allow me to take a look.
I hate vegetable stew. I suppose your cooking skills match your current station perfectly. Die, you old witch!
Ah, the little sadist. We meet again. How's your conscience? No longer itching?
What are you? And how dare you speak to me in that tone?
How sweet. You heard those screams in the corridor, didn't you? Doesn't it remind you of anything? You won't pass until you pay for your miserable sins.
But it wasn't me. I was framed.
What a fascinating imagination. So, bring forth the one who deserves punishment, but even that won't quench our hatred. Ah, you slipped away this time, but next time, oh, there won't be a next time.
That sonata used to soothe you, miss. But to be honest, even for my ears it sounded too unsettling. Not suitable for children's ears, that's for sure.
You little fool. Still dancing to someone else's tune. Can't you see they're toying with you like a puppet, just to satisfy their curiosity? We've always been together. We are one. Stop. There's no turning back.
Death, is that you? Or just a gentle breeze?
Mother, it's me! Your daughter, Susan! Oh, how I've missed you!
Just the wind. How sad. I wish death would come quickly.
You can't hear me or see me.
You're right, miss. She can't hear or see you.
She's alive, after all, while you're dead. But her time is running short.
Now it's time to reflect on your actions, miss. To determine whose side you're on and what fate you've earned.
I wish I could see you one last time before I die, my sweet daughter.
So, the wager has come to an end, and the victory is mine.
Unfortunately, I must admit defeat.
What does that mean, Sir Raven?
It means you've earned the right to live, Miss Susan. To live among the living.
You're going to make me alive again?
Exactly, miss. You've proven that you deserve the chance at resurrection. What a sweet reunion it will be. I can already feel the anticipation.
I've waited so long for this, Sir Cat. Begin the process.
Susan, my dear daughter.
Yes, Mother. It's me, your daughter. Oh, how I've missed you.
My sweet, darling daughter. How did you end up here? No matter, I'm so happy to see you. Mr. Austin locked me here, and he hasn't visited in a long time. Now this dungeon is our tomb.
Is there a way out of here?
Only Mr. Austin had access to this place, but he hasn't been around for ages.
The ghost killed him. Or rather, I did. I was the ghost.
He didn't deserve it. He only wanted to heal me, isolating me from the world.
I thought he was the one who pushed you off the balcony.
No, it wasn't him. It was me. After your father's death, I didn't want to live anymore. Austin tried to save me and locked me in this dungeon to prevent me from attempting suicide again.
But I saw a coffin.
I wasn't inside. He convinced everyone I was dead. The coffin was closed.
What a peculiar man.
Daughter, we can't get out of here. No one knows about this place.
Mother, that's not true. I left a note with a map showing the way here. Soon they'll find us, and we'll be free, happy, alive, and together.
I truly hope so. I'm so happy to see you again.
I love you, Mother. My dearest, beloved mother.
Miss Agatha, Miss Agatha, please answer if you're really here somewhere.
We're here.
Thank God we found you, alive. This is incredible.
Thank you so much. But look who's with me.
Hello, I'm the one who gave you the map. It wasn't easy, being a ghost and all. It's so good to be back in my body.
You've been a great help. If detectives and ghosts always worked together, there wouldn't be a single unsolved case in the world.
Would you consider continuing to solve cases as a ghost?
To be honest, I'm dreaming of retirement. A quiet afterlife retirement.
Then maybe you'd like to hear the details of our story? Sue managed to tell me quite a bit.
I'm more than certain your story is absolutely insane. Like Shakespeare and Cervantes writing together. But let's heroically rescue you first.
My sweet Susan, are you no longer afraid of the ghost?
It never existed. I was the evil one, but the cat and the raven forgave me.
The cat and the raven, who are they?
They're the guardians of the underworld, and also quite lovely creatures.
What an imagination you have, my dear.
Now the underworld will be dull again. What shall we do, Sir Raven? We'll watch and wait for her return.
And so they lived long and happily. Now and then the cat and the raven dropped by for tea, sharing musings on the mysteries of the dead. Miss Susan would sometimes recall the withered man to whom she brought water, the sculptor with sorrowful eyes, the water spirit she had poisoned, for the greater good of course, and the ghost she herself had once become.